Well, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but that was the divine's order, not the black magic done on all the previous videos. And for everyone not to watch or to believe anything I said by all those mentioned in them. Apparently I'm the crazy one. The crazy one. I'm the only one that believes a lie here. Yeah? But hey ho, we're going to get into this. So, in this next week, you're just going to all see who the fuck is the crazy one here. This demonic family. This demonic family. And all the evil souls who have been helping them. Including many fake light workers. We expose the dark. That's what light workers do. So we're going to get into this about these fake light workers. There's more. It's just everywhere. We don't protect them like these people I'm going to mention are protecting them. And we don't abuse our spiritual gifts, because you see, the spiritual gifts are given by God, by the light, and we were not to use them for anyone that's in the dark. But there's been four spiritual mediums here who've been abusing their spiritual gifts. Okay? But out of those 4 spiritual mediums, Mark asked last week to link into me and my energy. Only one of them is totally unaware of Mark's obsession with me, that he's stolen and lived off of me. Because we all know the other 3 have benefited greatly from my divine wealth. So out of those 4, Janet, you will be the only one who will not lose your spiritual gifts or be blocked by the divine. And the divine knows you are an innocent person, just like he knows I'm a very innocent person too. Targeted, hey? They have a habit to come for the light, yeah. Anyway, you're innocent, so you're good, Janet. You're good, even though you linked into my energy. Just don't do it again, okay? I'm not actually really warning you, but I am, because no one has permission to link into my energy. I've kind of said it in lots of videos. I'm sure you don't watch every video like Mark and the rest of them do, but you know what? Just don't do it again, okay? That's it. Now, to the other leeches, because that's what you are, who personally know, you all know, all you 3 know, he's harvested off of my energy. I've undone the spell work he's done on you. That you're, ready? That you're not to give me the money you owe him. That you owe him, not me. You're idiots, you all know it's my money. Now that spell work has been removed off of all of you. So right now, you ain't got no excuse in the divine's eyes. You know he's robbed it. You know he's harvested it. You know it's mine. You know you've been ordered to give it back. Don't be believing this little ponce, believe me. We'll get into this video. And you're going to pay more than that for disobeying divine's order, because this wasn't me personally saying these things. It's divine. Now, if that wasn't my money, there's no way the divine will come tell me who's getting loans and what. Because that's not my business. But it's my business because it was. That's how I know these things, yeah? Because it's mine. Scum. So the amount is still the same amount, okay? What the loan you borrowed, I don't care whether you paid £5, £10, you sort it out with fucking him. The full amount he's giving you give the full amount back to me. It's that simple, yeah? Deal with him. So the amounts are still the same, but you're getting karma first, yeah? So the karma will be very heavy, and it's starting from 6 AM tomorrow morning for you 3. And you will pay it back. Well, yeah, exactly. We're not interested in what you paid him back. I don't give a fuck. Don't even message me to stage it again. I don't fucking care what you paid him. What you go, the loans, the amount you got, which you're going to get through that, is coming back to me. Soul Street bank account, you've already been told, and you've all seen that. And have ignored it. We're going to see now from tomorrow morning what's going to happen, yeah. Full amount comes to me, yeah, right now. So now we're going to get into Louise. Louise, listen up, dope. She's the second dumbest angel in the universe. Did you believe that? Yeah. Louise, did you have fun last Monday? Did you? Torturing my 13-year-old daughter. Innocent daughter. She's an earth angel too. You're so fucking clever. You tortured her in school like all the others. With her. with your dirty black magic. Well, I tell you what, this Louise won't put on a candle for my daughter. Kick and beat her into a coma. You think any child deserves that, Louise? Any child, even if they've done something. Do you think any child deserves to be kicked and beaten into a coma, Louise? Something seriously wrong with you, Louise. I want to get through that. So, that's what you were told to do to Eileen. Who told you to do that? Would you like to go tell people who told you to do that? Yeah. Now, your karmic mother is the one who cursed your soul to have fertility problems in the last incarnation. That's who it was, your karmic mother. And is binded to become your mother again so she could sway you off your path. And yes, that she did. Yet again. You ain't learned from the last time, dope. The divine has ordered me now, Louise, to put a curse on your soul that you will never bore a child, ever, after what you've done to my daughter in these last 2 weeks alone, let alone everything else, Louise. That's first when you've done black magic to my child. Even after I removed that demonic attachment off you last Monday, 9/11, I got busy removing demonic attachments off these people that are named in this video, except one of them. She didn't have one. She's the only one that didn't do black magic. So I was ordered to remove that attachment off the tree that I will get to. And even after I removed that attachment, after he put that in that candle for my child, see, that was my spiritual test. I had to go do that after what you put my daughter through. I had no choice. That's an order. You still continue to attack my child, Louise. You ain't got no excuse. You have no excuse, not to me or the divine. So now, Louise, you carve Eileen Hanton O'Neill into another candle again. The divine is going to drop you straight down with a heart attack. And the energy is ripe for the heart attacks, Louise, isn't it? Because you've put thousands on me in these last 4 years. But I promise you, you dope, I've reversed every one of them back to you. So it is ripe. I warned you before, many times, to stop your spell work against me. But you are truly the thickest blonde the divine has ever watched. And believe me, don't think he ain't watching you. You're being watched. Now, Mark did spell work on you. So stop telling people I'm innocent. When you realised I was an innocent and they were attacking me for no reason, you realised it. And you were telling people I was innocent. And he done black magic on you to stop telling people I'm innocent. I want to hear that louder, because you know damn well I've never done a thing to any one of you. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Louise, you started re-attacking me again. That has cost you everything. This coming week will be the worst week of your life, Louise. And that's your karma for attacking me and my innocent daughter. We don't even know you. We never met you. Never did a thing to you. And yet, you're a little diehard. You look at all you've done to me. All the plotting on the phone with Mark and how to harm me and my daughter. You are truly a mentally disturbed soul. Your husband isn't coming back, Louise. That's your fucking karma too, by the way. He's met someone else. And none of your spell work is going to bring him back to you. It might not be today, Louise, and it might not be next Sunday. But you will be sorry you ever met and listened to that compulsive liar, Mark. And ever attacked me and my daughter. Because even you know he's a liar. You caught him out with many of them. Now we're getting on to Lee. Oh, he's a dirty bastard. Now, Lee, you owe me 15,000 British pounds. I don't only need it. I want it. Another fool, I do not know, who's also tortured my daughter these last 2 weeks since she started back in school. You too, Lee, I removed a demonic attachment last Monday, 9/11. And yet you still got up on Tuesday to torture her some more, didn't you, Lee? So again, like Louise, you're being watched. Ain't no excuse, no demon attached to making you do this shit. You're doing it out of your own free will like Louise. But that's not all you're doing, is it, Lee? You're watched very closely indeed, Lee. You're a dirty bastard, by the way. That fucking masturbating over pictures of me, you freak. 40 fucking pictures you have of me in your phone. Bless. You are a sick pig, is what you were. 10 times I said that. 40 pictures of me on your phone. You've even done love spells on me. You're as obsessed and as equally as deluded as your best friend Mark. I wouldn't touch off you either, believe me. There's no one that desperate to get up in you, Lee. Fuck's sake. You also put spell work. This is the interesting thing, Lee. This is what's going to really cost you. You also put spell work on my mother's car when me and Eileen were in Bulgaria. Now, how would you even know where I was in my mother's car at that time? Only Mark had my daughter's phone tracked as well. And you were told by Mark, because Mark could see we're on the move from my mother's car. You could see that, because he's tracking Eileen. And he was in work, and he couldn't do it. And you were very obliging to him, weren't you, Lee? Very obliging. My mother, Eileen, and I were saved by God and the angels, and yet, 11/11, another attempt of murder on our lives. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow, Lee. That power tree, Lee. I'd be very careful driving that BMW if I was you, Lee. Because I've reversed everything back to you. If you put Eileen, or my name, or any member of my family, on another black handle again, Lee, the divine is going to take your life. My ancestors don't play about, Lee. Now we're going to Sonia. Now straight out I'll say, Sonia does not do black magic, and Sonia, it was not the one I took, a demonic attachment. I took it off Louise, Lee and Mark. Okay? Sonia does not do black magic, and she did not have anything attached to her, so putting that one straight out there now. And neither does Janice, okay? It's those three fucking fools. So Sonia was one of the first people that was being told. She's the first person, one of the first to know that was being smeared all over London. She heard it from the horse's mouth himself. And still to this day she's never told me. Because she's a diehard to protect Mark. And an evil bastard that he is. Hundreds of people heard what he said about me. Yeah, I was the last to know. And I had to hear it from God. Some friend you were, Sonia. You knew it was all lies. You knew it was all lies, yet you did absolutely nothing. You are too fond of turning a blind eye to many people's wrongdoing, Sonia. That's not a light worker. In mine and God's eyes, you are as equally evil as them. Because if any one of us stand by and watch someone doing evil towards someone, you're as evil as them. That's what you were, Sonia. So now Sonia knows. Because Mark has admitted the truth to her. Most of it anyway, Sonia. At least that his father did harvest his fortune from my divine wealth. And Mark admitted that he did also do it 4 times. 4 massive amounts, Sonia. But he lied about the amounts to you, Sonia. 1333. The last 2 alone were over £1 million each. But yet she doesn't give a fuck. He's a liar and a thief. And knows full well his family are torturing me, Eileen, my family and my business with black magic. Mark has admitted all that to you. And yet you still there to do nothing. He even admitted to you, Sonia, he's an 18th degree Freemason, and yet you stand there and protect him. You're not a light worker, Sonia. You keep quiet and you protect him. Why, Sonia? You know all of this, and why are you still protecting him? 20,000 British pounds, that's why it is, Sonia. Yeah. It's greed. That's the energy of greed. That's the energy of Satan, Sonia. It doesn't come from God. That loan was to further her daughter's singing career. Tell me, has it helped? The spell work he's done over you, too, has been reversed, Sonia. She and her career is cursed. But that's just a broad thing. Everyone's cursed that's benefiting, except my soul son. Until all that is returned to Soul Street bank account, you're all cursed. You, Sonia, you also linked into my energy last week. Because Mark asked you. Now, we don't speak because you betrayed me and stabbed me in the back. Don't think I don't fucking know, Sonia. Don't you ever link into my energy again. Nobody has permission to link into my energy. That is a warning, Sonia. I'm going to talk to you about your hair loss, Sonia. Remember the hair loss? You weren't just losing your hair, Sonia. Rena was doing black magic on you, which I was reversing, Sonia. I was reversing it until you betrayed me. Mark still to this very day reverses that every day from you. But this best friend of yours has never told you. He reverses every day but doesn't tell you. Because he's protecting his prostitute of a wife who he speaks to every day. All day, every day, by the way. A lot of confirm back and forth there. Mostly about spell work about me and Eileen. You've got some friend there, Sonia. I think you protected the wrong one there. Also, him, Mark, like me, have picked up your husband is yet cheating again. He's cheating on you. Again, not now. And the two other kids you don't know about. Mark is not your friend. Because at least I don't owe you anything. At least I have the decency to fucking tell you. That cunt won't tell you. He's not your friend. He's scum. You two will no longer work as a psychic medium in London for the abuse of your spiritual gifts and protecting this Freemason, which is the darkest society going. You are not of the light either. That's the real reason you have no more bookings coming in any centres. Because you're not the light. You show God you're not the light. I am the light. And you never will do. And that is the price that you have to pay now. Because at the end of the day, it can't be just me paying a fucking heavy price for getting involved with him. Why should I be the only one to have to suffer for getting involved with him? No, everyone's going to suffer now. Everybody he's connected to will have hardship starting from tomorrow. Everybody. And I even talk about the ones doing black magic. I'm on about everybody around him is going to be getting hardship. Now, Mark, I can tell you this now, you can forget about the epoxy black magic. Every one of your ancestors of the light, that is, are on my side, Mark. They support me. Not you. I'm on about your other ancestors. Our shared ancestors on the other side of the family. Our shared ancestors around you 24/7. Clearly they fucking support me. I have every list, Mark. Some of them is quite fucking pathetic, but I'll get into that in another video. I have every list that you do, Mark. And what's left of your dying coven. Because they're all dying. They're all dropping like flies. There's still more to go, by the way. So, Mark, darling, I would be very careful if I was you. You know you're being haunted, but you have no idea by who. I know. Your psychic abilities no longer work. Because you're blocked by the divine. You too, you're not a light worker. The same warning goes to you, Mark. If I, Eileen, Chloe, Dara, Martin and Anne Hanton, my parents, and Dino, my stepdad, if any one of our names go on a candle after this video is aired, you will be getting dropped with a heart attack too. We fucking dare you. I'm going to be back soon with another one. Because let's face it, I haven't even started about this demonic family. I keep hearing the song. You ain't seen that yet.